What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you. Today I want to talk about Diablo 4. Now, coming into 2023 in January, one of the big games this year that I was looking forward to was Diablo 4. Last year I did play a fair bit of Diablo Immortal, but we all know how that game ended up being a complete pay-to-win mess. And the idea of playing a game that had better graphics, more in-depth gameplay and game mechanics, but not have those pay-to-win mechanics in Diablo 4 definitely appealed to me, considering how much I enjoyed the playstyle of Diablo Immortal. As far as I was aware, I was going to be waiting until mid-year to play it, which would be June the 6th, which is the official release date of the game. However, last week I looked up some Google search Diablo 4 to see if I can find any new information on it from the devs, any update on how the game's going, make sure there was no delays and stuff. And I came across this on their main webpage, on Blizzard's webpage here. Diablo 4 early access beta March 17th to 19th, open beta March 24th to 26th, pre-purchase for early access to the open beta. I was like, wow, hang on a minute. You're telling me I could actually be playing Diablo 4 this weekend? What? So, of course, I was immediately interested in it, but I'm just looking at some of these prices that these developers are putting up these AAA games, and I don't know, like, has inflation really grown that much over the last 5 years that prices are now this much for AAA games? It's actually kind of crazy, really, how much they're charging. So we'll click on the pre-purchase, and of course I clicked on Windows because I'm running stuff on PC, and it comes up with the various different options that you can purchase. You've got a standard edition, a digital deluxe edition, and the ultimate edition where it says best value. I guess we'll be the judge of that. And then all the little items down here telling you exactly what you get. Now, a lot of the extra stuff you get is cosmetics, and not even just cosmetics for this game. There's even cosmetics for Diablo Immortal. Like, why would we want cosmetics for Diablo Immortal on our purchase of Diablo 4? I certainly don't, and I definitely won't get no value out of that. And plus, there's other mounts and things for other games, which I'm not playing. What I want is when I purchase a standard or a deluxe or an ultimate, I want all the content around that game to be content for the game I'm playing, not stuff that I'm not even going to play. So a lot of it is just fluff. What it really comes down to is access to the game when you get to play it. But looking at this, whether you purchase the standard edition or the ultimate edition, whatever one you purchase, everybody's going to be able to have open beta early access on March 17th, which is in a couple of days' time. And you'll also have access to the open beta the following weekend. And then, of course, you'll get to play it when the game releases. But it doesn't just stop there. If you look down here at these ticks, you can see at the bottom here, you can see you're actually going to get the chance to have up to 4 days early access to Diablo 4. Now, that's not this weekend, that's in June. So June 6th is the actual release date. This means that if you purchase, not the standard edition, but if you purchase the digital deluxe or the ultimate edition, you're going to be able to play Diablo 4, the full release version, as early as the 2nd of June. Now, generally speaking, as a gamer, 4 days wouldn't necessarily bother me too much, although in a game like Diablo 4, 4 days is quite a lot. People are going to be leveled up to level 50, 60 by the time you even get in on the 6th of June, which is a bit of an unfair advantage, to be fair. But is it fair? Is it unfair? Because people have paid more for the game, that means they get to play early? When did this become a thing? Pay more and you get to play early. I don't understand why people can't just play all together on the same day when launch is coming. Now, I understand from a developer point of view, it's, I guess, easy money to go ahead and just release it like this and say, oh, you know, here's the game release, but pay an extra $20 and hey, you can play it 4 days early. From a business strat, it's clever because as much as some people may not agree with it, there's bunches of people that are not going to care about that and just want to get as early access as possible. From a content creator perspective, like myself and many others, I was planning on making content on Diablo 4, live streams, videos, guides, all that kind of stuff. And I still will be making that content. So make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell down below so you don't miss out when I do start popping up the content on the channel. But from a content creator perspective, it now becomes an element of pressure because I didn't want to play it earlier than June 6th. I wanted to buy it and play June 6th, play through, make some content. But as a content creator, do I want to do that now when other content creators are going to be playing it 4 days earlier? Because by the time I get the game and start even learning how to play, people are already 4 days in, they're leveled up, they've got videos popping up on YouTube and stuff. You've kind of missed the press, you've missed the moment. It's like the bus is gone, bye. You know, so from a content creator perspective, I almost feel pressured into having to purchase a more expensive version of the game. And what I'm getting for extra just kind of really is just a whole bunch of fluff. Like I said, you get some mounts and stuff, but a lot of it's for other games. You know, and for the Ultimate Edition, I mean, the only difference you get is an accelerated seasonal pass, which means basically instead of playing the game, we'll just give you some free levels to give you a free bunch of stuff. Oh, and also a Wings of the Creator emote. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it warrants the money that's being asked for it. And how much do these cost, you might ask? Well, the standard edition of this, and as you can see, it says good news, I've already purchased the product. Yeah, the standard edition is like $70 for the actual standard. And then you got $80 for the one before that. And always the digital deluxe. And then it's like $99 for the Ultimate Edition. Which one did I get, you might be asking? Yeah, I did get the Ultimate Edition because it says best value. And at the end of the day, if the developer's telling me that Ultimate Edition is the best value, then that's the one I'm going to get. So yeah, I got the best value one. I am going to be getting it 4 days early in June, so I will have it June 2nd. And I am going to have a Diablo Immortal skin, which, fantastic. What's your opinion on this? I know Hogwarts Legacy recently done something very similar where if you pre-ordered the game, you got access to it earlier. I noticed that as I started playing it, and I was playing on what I thought was day one release for Hogwarts Legacy, I noticed there was so much content being posted up for people so advanced. And I was like, yo, how are these people got these characters so leveled up on the first day? That's because they had early access because they pre-ordered, which I wasn't aware of. Which is, I guess, my own fault. But is this now becoming a trend? Is this a trend for games now? For them to be released, but, oh, pay a bit extra and you get that early advantage. It kind of sucks. And I don't really know if this is kind of a new trend or is this what we're going to be seeing going forward now from big AAA games that are released? Anyway, I wanted to give you the lowdown on what my thoughts were and show you that there is 3 different editions for you to purchase. There's not much difference between all of them, to be honest, other than the fact that you get that 4 days early access to Diablo 4 when it comes out in June. But most importantly, I wanted to make you guys aware that there is the early access beta this coming weekend and also the open beta on March 24th through to 26th. I will be live streaming all this upcoming weekend with Diablo 4. So if you're excited about it as much as I am, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and I'll catch you this weekend when the early release starts. But until then, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out.